start that up. I am going to need to update the instructions, so don't type anything yet, folks. It's not there. That's on. Right, don't type anything because it's not working yet. What I need to do is give you instructions because that's not right for this loco. So throttle is 0, 1, 2, 3 or 4. Reverse is okay. Headlights doesn't work. Speed status. So what you will need is brake, and that's 0 to 7. Converse. So these are the actual notches. So you're typing the notches in. So it's not a throttle 100. It's throttle 0 is P0. Throttle 1 is P1. Throttle 4 is P4. Brake. Again, we'll put it on brake 0 or brake 1 or brake 2 and so forth. The bot hasn't been switched on yet, Dave. I don't know if the horn will work. Sound should work. Everything else should work. Wipers and wipers and headlights don't work on this one. I haven't had time to fix that up. So that's all sorted. Let me just switch the. Right, the bot is enabled, folks. And first thing we do is a horn. Boom! Straight in with the horn. Does AWS work? If I have no idea, we'll find out. That's a very good point. If it probably won't actually, I'm going to need to press the Q button once the alarm goes off. Title, thank you. Good point. Have you, Dave or someone? Can you change the game over to TPTS or Twitch Plays? Sorry. Someone's slammed the brakes on. Hey Ruben, yeah, can you send me a link to that so that I don't lose it, because I would definitely want to play that. So in this scenario, we are stopping at all the stations, and we're running along the bit along the top between Takada and Sakurai. Okay, thank you, Francois. Those of you in the chat that are trolling the journey, trying to make it do the wrong things, be aware that you might get yourself timed out. Just, forewarning. Moderators are looking at it, and if they see someone that's they feel might be doing something wrong, they will have words. You should just be able to type !KMH to put it into kilometers per hour. Oh, Kanahashi is our next station. One kilometre to where we're going. There's no timings on this. It's a miracle when we stop at stations, let alone trying to do them on time. Half kilometre to the Kanahashi. Brake 54. Brakes are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. 8, 9 and 10 actually I think will work, but either way. Flying Scotsman, I've got nothing planned for tomorrow at the moment, other than I think I've got a lot of the train sim stuff done. 0.2 kilometers to Kanahashi. You can see it there in the distance. Gav, how long is this scenario? Well, done reasonably well to schedule. It's about 10 minutes. So, 3 hours. 3 hours or 2 minutes, depending on which way the chat is feeling. That'll do. Stop the doors. We got doors open. We've made our first stop. Well done. There are no headlight commands. No, well, actually, they might work. Let me do the master switch. If someone types in a headlight command, now it might work. Yeah, they do. There you go. So headlights work now. It's just the master switch isn't in there. Right, time to go. Headlights 1 is a red light in the front. You want headlight 2. Right, we're off. Next station is Unebi. There you go. Headlights are on the cast list now. Right, we're at an 80 km/h speed limit. 2.2 kilometers to go. How did you make the program to make the chat drive the train? Essentially, it's one piece of code, and it connects out one way onto the chat and starts listening to what's going on. So that's the bit that's called a bot, and you'll see that in the chat. It's called TSL bot. So it's looking for whenever you say something, anything at all. It doesn't even have to be a bot command. It's looking for everything, and then it looks to see if it's a bot command. And then there's a second arm which pretends it's a rail driver and sends commands off to the game. And so when it receives a throttle command, it sends a throttle command to the game. That's really all there is to it. Don't spend any time looking at the schedule for tomorrow yet, folks. I've got a few random things sprayed down, but I haven't actually put any effort into ordering it or filling it out or checking to make sure it's the right length. 3/4 of a mile, 0.67. One of the games I'm going to be playing tomorrow is City Skylines. Phil Tier sent me that one for my birthday, so we should be playing City Skylines. Should make a TSL bot move the actual controls. Well, on this thing down here, there's no motors on any of this lot. Right, coming into a Nebi. I've no idea if it's coming into the right track, but it will do. You've missed the station, dudes. You haven't made it. Sorry, you haven't made it yet. You need to put the power into forward, reverser into forwards before you move. Is it possible to program files x86 on a external hard drive? Yes, it is. And you can put Steam on there. You can also tell Steam to create a new library and put that anywhere you like, and then install TrainSim into that other library as well. You can put TrainSim on more other drives. I mean, my laptop TrainSim's on the D drive, and that's all supported by Steam. First car is in. Oh no. This is looking bad. But maybe, just maybe, possibly. Oh, that brake needs to stay on 7. It really does. It really does. Oh, you got 2.5 coaches still in the platform. Doors are open. We made another stop. For the win. I'll tell you when the doors are closed. All right. Go. It's like a text mode adventure. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Kaguyama, which I think is the penultimate stop. Yes, it is. Sell the Prius and Bright Gronk. I think there'll be some practicality issues with that. Possibly some emissions concerns. Got 80 km/h limit here, folks. Get a move on. 2.4 kilometres. See, I saw a pink car today and took a picture. Nice. That's better. 78 kilometres. Prius and a Gronk are basically the same thing. Refueling a Gronk possibly costs a bit more than filling up the Prius. Yeah, I bet it does. Not to mention this whole issue of rails. I mean, there's a slight practicality issue there as far as needing to lay rails everywhere that we want to go. We've got the brakes on, slowing down. Nice. 0.7 to Kaguyama. Remember that because you're further behind, if you brake in advance, that'll give you more to effectively stretch the journey out so that you can see ahead a bit more. Find some tyres and make it differential drive steering. a road going Gronk for the win. Right, we need some brakes, folks. Brakes, brakes, brakes. Oh, we're going to make it. This could be close. No, you guys are right. Same as before, 2.5. Go do something. Yes, that's the third stop. One more to go. Gunning for 100% here, folks. Gunning for 100%. Ed says, complain to your local council, tell them that your authority has trained sim extraordinaire, that you need railway lines everywhere. Absolutely. Absolutely. Reverse beaching. Buy a lorry and a Gronk and mount the ground body and engine on the main mule frame and steering. There you go, you got a plan, GWR. Right, time to go. Yeah, please don't Nebworth the next one. If it needs the ATC response, I'll do that. .6 kilometers to Sakurai. It's on the HUD down there. We've got a 35 limit on approach to Sakurai. That sounds really interesting, trackside. I saw a Facebook post a long time ago where someone took a small steam engine, put treads on it like a tank, and was able to drive it. Someone stood in the cab, did the brakes and throttle, while someone literally sat on the front and steered. Remember, you've got a 35 limit. 35 limit, folks. I've got brakes on and power on. GG. Dr. Mick got sick, is firing off his ejector seat. There you go. Coming into Sakurai now. Professionally done, everyone. Professionally done. Someone should take the power off, though. Well done, everyone. GG. Well done. Nicely done. Very nicely done. Brilliant. Well done. So that's the end of Twitch Plays Train Sim. Very, very nicely done. Stopped at every station. Yeah, very nicely done. Right, well done, everyone. Let's now, first thing we're going to do is switch off TSL bot before you nasty, unfriendly, horrible people troll me. Right, how did I do that? So, I used a system called C#. In C#, And as with many others, you can get a library which lets it talk to IRC, and I've already written the library which lets C# talk to the game, and at that point it's just then gluing it all together. Right, so let's go to changing. No, let's go to changing route instead of no. Oh, that is changing route. Good. Right. Okay. Good. Clicking on all the wrong things. Thanks, Dave. Right.